Welcome to Helen's Journey. Improve your English skills through this exciting story about Helen, an Ethiopian-American girl exploring Ethiopia and trying to find her birth family. Brought to you by the U.S. Embassy to Ethiopia. The U.S. invests in Ethiopians. Episode 15, Assosa. Welcome back, friends. Previously on Helen's Journey, Helen and her boyfriend Zagai had a fight because of her friendship with her research partner, Khaled. Now she's talking to her best friend in the U.S., Samira, about it. Samira has some advice for Helen. What's her advice? Let's listen and find out.
How are you? What's wrong?
Zagai and I just had a really big fight.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
You don't look okay.
You don't have to look at me. We can just do an audio call instead of a video call.
Come on. I will take any chance to see your face, even if it is puffy from crying.
It's good to see you, too. We haven't talked in a while.
So what happened?
You know how I emailed you last week about everything that happened with the protest?
Yeah? Khaled got arrested. You and his roommate visited him in jail.
Well, I didn't tell you that right before that all happened, Zagai asked me for money.
What?
Yeah, to help his family. His aunt is traveling for medical reasons, and he asked if I had dollars. Because you can't exchange the currency here, birr, outside of Ethiopia.
That's kind of weird, right? You guys haven't been dating that long, and he asked you for money?
Well, I think in the U.S. it would be strange to do that. But here it's different. Friends and family are more communal. They share more and give each other money when they need it. We in the U.S. are more individualistic. Also, he was asking for a good reason.
Okay, I get that. My Native American grandmother was definitely like that with her family. But what did you say?
Well, he wanted dollars, and I don't have dollars. I get birr from the ATM, so I told him that.
And then he got mad at you?
No, he said that's fine, and he dropped the subject. Then I went to Bahir Dar for a week with Khaled. Khaled's roommate, Alex, met us there. He's from the area and showed us around. It was really cool.
I want to hear about that, but tell me about the fight with Zagai.
Right, yeah. Okay, so when I got back to Addis, Zagai and I met up for coffee. When he found out that Alex was with us in Bahir Dar, he got a little angry. I guess Alex and Zagai have a problem with each other? Alex writes for the student newspaper, and Zagai doesn't like how he writes about some campus issues.
Politicians and journalists have different perspectives on things sometimes, I guess.
I guess. He got a little jealous. He said I spend too much time with Khaled. And now Alex.
Oh, he sounds controlling. He can't tell you not to be friends with other men.
Yeah. I mean, things are different here. My boyfriend is Ethiopian. I can't expect that we see everything the same way.
Still, it's not okay for him to tell you what to do or who to see. Khaled is your coworker.
Yeah, I told him that. But when he found out I was going to spend money to get Khaled out of jail, that's when he got upset. He said I was unwilling to give him money but I have no problem giving money to Khalid.
Oh my God, it's your money. You can do whatever you want with it.
I know. In the moment I was frustrated and we had a big fight. But now that I've been thinking about it, I kind of understand why he was upset.
Well, I don't. You literally just started dating. He's already trying to control your friendships and your money. This is a bad sign. I don't like it.
You're being dramatic. It's not that bad.
Listen to me. This will get worse. You submit on these things and he will want more.
You don't even know him. He probably just feels bad because Khalid and I are close and we get to see each other all the time.
I know it's pointless to tell you how to live your life. You always take the side of your boyfriend. But my advice is to break up with him.
Please, Samira. I don't want to argue with you. I already had one big fight today. Tomorrow I have to wake up early to go to the airport for another fieldwork trip.
Okay, we won't fight. Where are you off to tomorrow?
Assosa. It's in the Benishangul Gumuz region, near the Sudanese border.
Wow.
Yeah, it should be interesting. How about you? How have you been?
I've actually been really good. I'm meeting cool people at Green New America, where I've been volunteering. We're all passionate about the environment.
That's actually really cool. Any cute guys volunteering at Green New America?
Oh, I leave cute guys to you. I'm busy living my life and trying to change the world.
Yeah, I know. It's not your priority. I asked because I actually think you and Alex, Khalid's roommate, would be perfect together.
Some guy in Ethiopia is perfect for me, while I am over here in America? Are you serious?
I mean, obviously you can't meet, unless you visit me. But he is really earnest and serious about having a positive impact on his community and country. He reminds me of you.
Well, I'll just have to be satisfied knowing the man of my dreams exists in another country, hundreds of miles away from me.
How are your small business sessions going?
They're awesome. I'm starting to identify banks and organizations where I can apply for a small business loan. Then I will be able to have some money for the startup costs.
Other than the location, what are other major startup costs?
The coffee equipment, commercial coffee machines are really expensive. Then, of course, there's furniture, the coffee supplies, refrigerators, decorations for the shop. I'll need money for utility bills in the first few months, electric, water, you know.
Yeah, I guess it is a lot. What do your parents think?
At first, they thought I was crazy. But now they see that I'm actually serious. They see that I'm trying to do it right, and I want to be successful. I haven't asked them for help or money yet, and they appreciate that.
Every time we talk and you tell me about your business plan, I feel so proud of you. You seem really happy these days.
Thanks. I am happy. It feels like I'm going in the right direction. Soon, I will be my own boss. I won't have to listen to my stupid boss at this stupid, boring accounting firm.
Cheers to that. Well, I should get going. I need to pack for my trip to Assosa.
Okay. It was good to talk. Don't stress about Zagai. Love you.
Love you too.
Samira thinks Helen should leave Zagai, but it sounds like Helen doesn't want to. The following day, Helen and Khalid are visiting in Assosa. What will Helen think of Assosa? Let's listen and find out.
Can you smell that? Eucalyptus. I love that smell.
Yeah. This region has a lot of eucalyptus, bamboo, and rubber tree forest. There is also gum trees and incense.
Is there industry here, or is it mostly agricultural?
Yeah, mostly agricultural. There is cattle, sheep, and goats.
So Professor Hagos recommended that we stay in the Assosa zone rather than visiting villages in the other zones.
Yeah, transportation can be difficult here, but we'll visit 3 waradas: Bambasi, Komashi, and Mangji.
And interpreters?
I contacted some local NGOs and identified a few interpreters. Some people here speak Amharic and Oromo, so I can handle that. But for the Berta language, we'll need someone. The Berta people are one of the ethnic groups in Benishangul Gumuz, and there are lots of them here in the Assosa zone. They live in eastern Sudan and this part of Ethiopia. Their language is Nilo-Saharan.
Oh, yeah. I read about the Berta people. They have that cool musical instrument, the trumpet made of gourds.
Yeah, I think it's called wassa. I have seen a picture of it. I haven't heard the sound.
Hopefully we will hear them. I was reading that they are commonly played at weddings. Maybe we can find a wedding to attend.
What else did you read about the Berta people?
That's it. But I also read about the people of Gamuz, Shinasha, Mao, and Como.
Yes, there are 5 ethnic groups here. Where did you read all this?
Online. I was searching for information about the Benishangul Gumuz region.
It's nice that you are trying to learn about all the Ethiopian cultures.
Well, it's a part of the research, right? The Shinasha people have cultural food called bobe and seru. I want to try any new food I can.
Okay, let's ask the guide. If we have Wi-Fi at the hotel, do you think we could work on my visa application?
Great idea. Have you started it?
Yes, but there are some parts I'm not sure how to answer. And I think we need an invitation letter from the conference.
Okay. I will contact the conference organization and request a letter for you. They probably have information on their website about international visitors.
I know. I already said thank you. But I really am so grateful to be part of this research. I'm learning so much about the process of research. I'm learning about my country, seeing places I've never seen. And now I might have the chance to visit America. You have really changed my life, Helen.
Assosa sounds fascinating. Seems like Helen and Khalid are going to enjoy their time there. Khalid is applying for a visa to the U.S., and Helen is going to help him. Will he get the visa? Let's listen to future episodes to find out. Now, for a lesson on the English language. Time for vocabulary. Let's look at 5 words from the story. Our first vocabulary term is priority. Helen and Samira said,
That's actually really cool. Any cute guys volunteering at Green New America?
Oh, I leave cute guys to you. I'm busy living my life and trying to change the world.
Yeah, I know. It's not your priority. I asked because I actually think you and Alex, Khalid's roommate, would be perfect together.
Priority is a noun that means something that is more important than other things and that needs to be done or dealt with first. Helen knows that boys are not more important than other things for Samira. Samira has other things that are important that she wants to focus on first. Boys are not her priority. The second vocabulary word is equipment. Helen and Zagai said,
Other than the location, what are other major startup costs?
The coffee equipment, commercial coffee machines are really expensive. Then, of course, there's furniture, the coffee supplies, refrigerators, decorations for the shop. I'll need money for utility bills in the first few months, electric, water, you know.
Equipment is a noun that means supplies or tools needed for a special purpose. Samira needs to purchase many things for her coffee shop, machines to make coffee, refrigerators, etc. The third vocabulary word is find out. Samira and Helen said,
I want to hear about that, but tell me about the fight with Zagai.
Right, yeah. Okay, so when I got back to Addis, Zagai and I met up for coffee. When he found out that Alex was with us in Bahir Dar, he got a little angry. I guess Alex and Zagai have a problem with each other? Alex writes for the student newspaper, and Zagai doesn't like how he writes about some campus issues.
Find out is a phrasal verb that means to discover something or someone without planning or trying to. Zagai discovered that Alamayu was in Bahadar with Helen and Khalid. He wasn't trying to discover that information, but when Helen mentioned it, he found out. Our fourth vocabulary word is controlling. Helen and Samira said,
I guess. He got a little jealous. He said I spend too much time with Khalid. and now Alex.
Oh, he sounds controlling. He can't tell you not to be friends with other men.
Controlling is an adjective that means having a need to control other people's behavior. Samira thinks that Zagai wants to control Helen's behavior, that he wants to make decisions for her. And the fifth vocabulary term is breakup. Samira said,
I know it's pointless to tell you how to live your life. You always take the side of your boyfriend. But my advice is to break up with him.
Break up is a phrasal verb that means to end a romantic relationship. Samira thinks Helen should end her relationship with Zagai. She thinks they should break up. Time for expressing yourself in English. Checking on someone. Checking on someone means inquiring if they are okay. You might have reason to think there is a problem, so you need to check how they're feeling. Let's listen to an example from the episode.
How are you? What's wrong?
Zagai and I just had a really big fight.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you okay?
Yeah, I am okay.
When Samira first video calls Helen, she sees that Helen is upset. She asks, "What's wrong?" and "Are you okay?" These are ways to check on someone and see how they're feeling. Next time you need to check on someone, say, "Are you okay?" Time for grammar. Some with count and non-count nouns. English has countable and non-countable nouns. We can use the quantifier some with both types of nouns. Some means an undefined small quantity. Let's listen to an example from the episode. Helen said,
Right, yeah. Okay, so when I got back to Addis, Zagai and I met up for coffee. When he found out that Alex was with us in Bahir Dar, he got a little angry. I guess Alex and Zagai have a problem with each other? Alex writes for the student newspaper, and Zagai doesn't like how he writes about some campus issues.
some campus issues. Helen means there are a small quantity of campus issues. Issues is plural because it is a countable noun. Let's listen to another example.
They're awesome. I'm starting to identify banks and organizations where I can apply for a small business loan. Then I will be able to have some money for the startup costs.
Some money. Samira means an undefined quantity of money that is not large. Money is not plural because it is a non-countable noun. Next time you want to talk about an undefined small quantity, use some. Time for facts on American culture and education. Individualism. Helen told Samira that Americans are more individualistic than Ethiopians. Individualist cultures emphasize strong personal achievement and the independence of each person. Collectivist cultures emphasize the goals of the family or community. Do you think Helen is right? Are Americans more individualistic? Thank you for listening to Helen's Journey. We will see you next time. The introduction and closing music, Blue Ska, is by Kevin MacLeod, Incompetech.com, licensed under Creative Commons.
Executive Producer Hailu Kabada. Directors Abdullah Birru, Antaneh Brahani. Sound and Editing Tamrat Alamu. Narrator Timothy Green. Casts Theodros Tasama as Alamayo. Zarihun Brahanu as Khalid. Adana Gitacho as Zagai.